I, 27 Mem, finally walked away from my influencer girlfriend, 24F, after 2 years of slowly being torn down. I'm still shattered, but free. I never thought I'd be the guy writing one of these long rants on here, but here I am. Maybe I just need someone, anyone, to hear me out. My friends in real life have told me I did the right thing, but when you've spent years with someone you loved and thought you'd build a future with, it's not that simple to just move on. I've been with Rebecca for just over 2 years. I'm 27, she's 24. I work as an IT manager, nothing glamorous, but it pays the bills, I'm good at it, and I actually like it. Rebecca was chasing her influencer dream. TikTok, Instagram, brand deals, you name it. And to her credit, she was getting somewhere. She had a big following, sponsorships, even some decent money coming in. I was proud of her, honestly. I thought it was cool that she was carving her own path, even though I didn't always get the influencer world. I liked that she had ambition, and I thought we were balancing each other out. Me with the stable career, her with the creative side. But then, there were her friends. God, those friends. From the beginning, they made it very clear I didn't fit in with them. They were the wild, party every night live fast type. Nothing wrong with that lifestyle if that's what you want, but it's not me. I don't need to drink till I puke or hop on a plane every other weekend to feel alive. I like gaming. I like quiet nights. I like a good conversation and waking up without a hangover. Apparently that made me a loser in their eyes. They called me boring, a geek, a toxic man because I didn't want Rebecca constantly out till 5 a.m. every weekend, surrounded by drunk dudes. At first I laughed it off. I told myself, they don't know me. Rebecca knows who I am. But little by little I started noticing that their voices became her voice. She began making cryptic posts online. Things like, "Ladies, don't waste your youth on boring men who don't get you. Some guys will never understand what they have until it's gone." And every time I felt this pit in my stomach because who else could she possibly mean, but I stayed. I told myself I loved her, that she was just venting, that it wasn't about me. I swallowed the humiliation because I didn't want to be the insecure boyfriend. Then came the Europe trip. She told me about it literally the night before she left. I'll never forget it. I came home from work, tired but ready to cook dinner for the both of us, and she just drops, "Oh, by the way, I'm flying to Europe with the girls tomorrow." I just stood there like, what? When did this even get planned? Why didn't she mention it? She laughed and said, "Babe, it's no big deal. You wouldn't come anyway. You don't like parties. Don't worry." I felt like someone punched me in the chest. She was going across the world without even asking me or including me in the conversation. And when I tried to express how hurt I was, she rolled her eyes and told me to stop being controlling. That was the first time I thought, this might not last. But the stupid thing? I still stayed. I stayed even when I found out she was using my credit card. At first I'd given her permission to use it for emergencies or small stuff when she was short. But then I noticed charges piling up, flights, clothes, nights out, hundreds here, hundreds there. She always had some excuse. It's for content, or I'll pay you back when the next brand deal comes in. I wanted to believe her, so I did. The real breaking point, though, was when one of her own friends turned on her. Out of nowhere, I get a message from Jessica, one of the girls in her group. She says she's sick of the way Rebecca and the others talk about me. Then she sends me screenshots. I can't describe what it feels like to read the woman you love, the woman you've been defending, calling you useless, saying you're a loser, saying you should be lucky she even puts up with you. Just sat there staring at my phone for what felt like hours. My heart was in my throat. My hands were shaking. It's like I could hear every laugh they'd had behind my back echoing in my head. For a while, I didn't confront her. I wanted to see if she'd come clean on her own. She didn't. So eventually, I snapped. One night I just told her we needed to talk and laid it all out. At first she denied it, said Jessica was just stirring drama. When I showed her the screenshots, her face went pale. Then the tears came. The begging. The "it's out of context." The "I didn't mean it." The "you know I love you." but all I could see were the words on that screen. Robert's pathetic. He's such a geek. He's lucky I'm even with him. I told her to pack her stuff. She tried to fight it, but the apartment's in my name, and honestly, I didn't care anymore. I just wanted her gone. Of course, her friends blew up my phone afterward, calling me insecure, manipulative, that I was ruining her career, that I misunderstood everything. I blocked every single one of them. I didn't owe them an explanation. It's been 2 months now. She owed me a few thousand from all the credit card charges, and I was fully prepared to take legal action if I had to. Then, to my surprise, her father called me. He actually apologized for her behavior and paid me back himself. He sounded embarrassed. I could hear the disappointment in his voice. Honestly, that conversation gave me more closure than Rebecca ever did. And now? It's just me. Alone. My apartment feels weirdly empty, but also peaceful. I don't have to worry about checking TikTok to see if my girlfriend's posting some backhanded jab at me. I don't have to brace myself for another weekend of being told I'm boring. I'm hurt. More hurt than I've ever been in my life. I gave 2 years of my heart, my patience, my money, and my support to someone who let her shallow, toxic friends dictate how she treated me. Someone who thought tearing me down made her look cooler. Someone who confused cruelty with confidence. But I'm also free. And that freedom, even though it feels heavy right now, is worth something. If anyone's still reading this mess of a post, let me just say this. If your partner constantly lets their friends disrespect you and instead of defending you, they join in, leave. Love isn't enough when respect is missing. And without respect, you'll end up like me, staring at screenshots of your own girlfriend mocking you behind your back, wondering how the hell you got here. Thanks for listening. Writing this all out feels like ripping open the wound again, but maybe that's what I need to finally start healing. Top comments: the salmon box. Bro, you dodged a missile, not just a bullet. Imagine marrying her, having kids, and then realizing she thinks you're lucky she settled for you. She and her friends sound like a high school clique that never grew up. You deserve someone who sees your stability and kindness as strengths, not weaknesses. Bobby Balls 2025. As a woman, let me say this. If my partner's friends openly disrespected him and he told me it bothered him, I'd shut that down immediately. The fact that she joined in and even made public cryptic posts, that's unforgivable. She didn't just fail to defend you. She was leading the charge. Good riddance. It's just logic. Her dad paying you back says everything. He probably knows exactly how spoiled she is. Respect to him for stepping up and making it right. Quiet Nights 88. I know it hurts, man. 2 years is a long time and you didn't waste it. You learned exactly what kind of treatment you won't accept again. Next time you'll recognize the red flags sooner. Take this time to heal and rebuild. The peace you feel in your apartment? That's the start of your new life. Party? Hard never. Her friends calling you toxic because you didn't want to party all the time is hilarious. Projection much? They sound like parasites who couldn't stand the idea of their meal ticket. Her being with someone grounded. Sushi roll hero. This line hit me hard. Love isn't enough when respect is missing. You're absolutely right. Without respect, love just becomes tolerance at best and resentment at worst. You nailed it, dude. Jessica Stan 42. Honestly, props to Jessica for leaking the chat. That probably saved you years of gaslighting and manipulation. Imagine if you'd married her without knowing how she really talked about you. Tiny Cat 93. You're not boring. You're stable. You're reliable. You're exactly what people actually want when they grow up and realize partying doesn't pay the rent. Don't let her immaturity make you question your worth. Robert. Wow, I didn't expect so many responses. Thank you all. I've been sitting here rereading the comments and honestly tearing up. I felt like such an idiot for staying. As long as I did, but reading your words makes me feel a little less broken. I'm going to focus on myself for a while. Appreciate every single one of you. Update 6 months after breaking up with my influencer ex, 24F. Life feels different, and I'm finally okay. Hey everyone. Some of you might remember me from a post I made half a year ago about my influencer ex-girlfriend Rebecca and how her toxic friend group poisoned our relationship. I didn't expect that post to blow up the way it did, but the comments and messages I got honestly carried me through some really dark nights. So thank you. It's been 6 months since I kicked her out. I'm 28 now. And I can say something I didn't think I'd be able to say back then. I'm okay. Don't get me wrong. The first few months after she left were rough. Really rough. My apartment felt empty, not peaceful. I caught myself scrolling her socials like some kind of masochist, looking for cryptic posts about me. I'd replay arguments in my head over and over, wishing I'd said something different. And I'll admit it. I cried, more than once. I was grieving not just the relationship, but the future I thought we'd have. But slowly, things started shifting. The peace I talked about in my last post, it grew. I started enjoying my own company. I picked my guitar back up, something I hadn't touched in years. I joined a local gym, not to reinvent myself, but just to move and feel better. I even started playing D&D with some coworkers. Yeah, geeky, but I don't care. It's been fun, and it feels like I finally have my people. And the best part? I don't feel like a loser anymore. Her words don't haunt me like they did. I realized she projected her own insecurities onto me, and I absorbed them because I loved her. But now I see it clearly. Being stable, being responsible, being someone who values quiet nights and meaningful connections isn't boring. It's who I am, and that's worth something. As for Rebecca, I don't really keep tabs, but people send me stuff sometimes. She's still doing her influencer thing, still partying, still surrounded by the same group. I don't wish her harm, but I also don't miss that world. Her dad actually reached out once more. Just a quick message apologizing again for how things went down. I respected that. And me? I've started dating a little. Nothing serious yet, but it feels different this time. I'm not trying to prove my worth or compete with her lifestyle. I'm just being me, and it feels good. If anyone's reading this who's in the kind of relationship I was in, please don't ignore the red flags like I did. Don't let love blind you to the fact that respect matters more than anything. Without it, you'll slowly lose yourself. I almost did, but I'm still here, and I'm better now. Thanks again to everyone who helped me see my worth when I couldn't. Top comments. CatDad99. This is the update we love to see. Growth, healing, rediscovering yourself. Proud of you, man. Moonlit Candle. The fact you picked up guitar again makes me smile. That's what healing looks like. Reconnecting with the parts of yourself you abandoned. Hey, it's Laura. As someone who just left a similar party lifestyle partner, this gave me so much hope. Thank you for sharing your journey. PayPal, Robert. Reading these replies gives me chills. If my story can help even one person leave a toxic situation earlier than I did, then all the pain I went through feels a little less pointless.